Welcome back to the Swang Low Podcast Show. It's yours truly, Do Rock Creek. I am at an absolute pleasure to be back here at this round table with all my people tonight. Thank you all for joining me. And to all my new subscribers, man, thank you for choosing the Swang Low Podcast to come spend your time with. It is an absolute pleasure to have y'all. We embrace y'all wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? And to all the new viewers, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Swang Low Podcast Show. Do Rock Creek. It's definitely needed and appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I'm never above asking y'all to do that. You know what I mean? And by the way, press that like bell right there down at the bottom right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the bell. So y'all can be the first to join this session, man, at this round table when we do these reactions and when we go live. You know what I mean? It's definitely appreciated, man. Oh, and shout out to my homeboy 16 to Life. My homie 16 to Life, man. If y'all ain't subscribed to his channel, please go over there and like, comment, and subscribe to 16 to Life's channel, man. My homeboy Chill. You know what I'm saying? He shot me a shout out. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to working with you in the future, bro. Thank you for the advice and the guidance that you have given me. You know what I'm saying, on this YouTube thing. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people that do that. You know what I'm saying? For one reason or another, but you did it and you didn't have to. And I appreciate that, bro. So again, thank you to the homie 16 of Life, the homie Chill, man. Y'all go over there, check out his content. He got some bomb good shit. You know what I'm saying? I promise you that. You know, as well as music too. Oh my God, his music content is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That me and him go back some years. You know what I'm saying? We go back some years. We was in Salinas Valley together back in the mid '90s. You know what I'm saying? That's where we first, had our encounters. You know what I mean? And we used to have rap ciphers back then. A lot of rap ciphers. You know what I mean? And he was definitely one of the ones that used to be around spitting his spiel. You know what I mean? So go check the homie stuff out. But look, man, I wanted to get into this little content I seen on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's been taking over the airways over the last 24 hours. A young boxer, a young professional boxer by the name of Mylik Birdsong. You know what I'm saying? His nickname is King Mylik. 31 years old. Just recently gunned down in front of his mother, in front of his father, in front of his girlfriend, right there in front of his mother and father's house. I guess he had just pulled up, you know what I'm saying, for Sunday dinner, something that they, I guess, had quite often did there. And this particular day, he pull up, while sitting in his car. I guess he had just pulled up, two unknown assailants pulled up on him, man, you know what I'm saying, and opened fire. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out the car and tried to run. They chased him down on the side of his mother's house and, finished him off. You know what I'm saying? Killed him right there in front of his mother and father and girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Now, it could have been a lot worse because they could have got him. They could have got the father, the girlfriend, and whoever else. You know what I'm saying? Typically, when something like that go down, people don't like to leave witnesses. You know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing that the mother and father and girlfriend was spared. You know what I'm saying? But it's a horrible, tragic tragedy that this young man was killed in that fashion. You know what I mean? Now, I don't typically jump in LA's business and politics or none of that. It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But where this resonate at is this type of thing goes on all over. It's not just in LA. People get killed, people get gunned down in front of their mothers, fathers, kids. You know what I'm saying? I done had homies. My homeboy Diamond Blue, rest in peace. He got killed while he was holding his little baby. He got killed while he was holding his little baby. And thank God nothing happened to his baby. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? Physically. But I'm pretty sure emotionally and mentally, the kid is still probably traumatized to this day, man. And that happened, almost 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, this is why this story hits so close to home to me. I'm not here to debate any type of politics on if Mylik was a gang member. I'm not here to debate or speak on, the area that he was killed in. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of emotions that's tied to this situation, man. You know what I'm saying? As it should be. Everybody in the community, his family, everybody should be touched by this. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it. I get it. Like I said, this type of thing happens all over California. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it real bad that, it happened in front of the mother and father. You know what I'm saying? To see his mom's on the news crying the way that she is, we've been seeing so many black mothers, so many. And another thing that resonates with me about this situation is, and I'm gonna play the video clips that I got. It's some short video clips, very short. But his mother described how he always gave her a kiss. You know what I'm saying? When he came for his Sunday dinner, you know what I mean? Always had a smile on his face and all that, right? Now, I'm the kind of guy. I'm a mama's boy. I love my moms to death. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the kind of guy that, I knew that I was doing a lot of wrong in the streets. You feel me? I knew that. So I always looked at it as a blessing that I was able to make it back home at night after, doing so much dirt out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I remember moms always telling me, like, whatever you do it out there. You do not bring it to my house. You get in anything, do not run back to my house. Don't bring that to my house. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to look at, you're not people, if they gunning for you, they not just gonna be gunning for you. You know what I'm saying? You run back, let's say I do something out there in the streets and some dudes get on my tail, get to chase me or whatever, they find out where I live at, they finna come and they finna lay everything down in the house. So why would you take your dirt back home with you? You feel me? So I never did that. You know what I mean? I did everything that I possibly could to divert any attention being put on my family. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I never really let my little brother and them hang with me when they wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I was just doing too much. And I couldn't have the responsibility of anything happening to one of my little brothers, you know what I'm saying, on my conscience. You know what I mean? Having to just imagine, you know what I'm saying, going out with one of your little brothers and something happened to him. You're gonna live with that every day of your life. You feel me? You're gonna have to look your mama in the eyes and see that pain over and over and over again. Imagine having to live a life of turmoil like that. That's messed up. You feel me? But in this case right here, you know what I mean? Young Mylik, um, I don't know what he was doing in the street. Like I said, I'm not here to debate, you know what I'm saying, if he was gang affiliated, gang related, you know what I'm saying? None of that, because only the people within that community know, only the people that his friends and people that's in his surroundings knew what was what with Mylik. You know what I'm saying? So that shouldn't even be up for debate. And really it shouldn't be up for debate about, what's going on in that community. It's nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? So, people need to allow them people to process this stuff and deal with this situation the way that they're gonna deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So covering the story and all that, it's a story, of course. You know what I mean? But you got to cover it in the most respectful manner that you possibly can, man, without offending anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it hit home to me because the way that it happened, he got killed in front of his family. You know what I mean? And I had homies that got killed in front of their family. You know what I'm saying? My homie Big Chaos, my homie D Train, my homie Diamond Blue. Again, you know what I'm saying? It's the names just don't stop, bro. And I'm pretty sure there's a whole bunch of other people that's out there in the world, you know what I'm saying, that live this lifestyle that had that type of thing happen to them. It happens all the time, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That part of the gang banging era is, in my opinion, bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I came up in a time where we didn't do nothing. We didn't go to nobody's house. We didn't go to nobody's mama house and do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do nothing to them in front of their kids. You know what I'm saying? In front of their mamas or daddies and none of that shit. That's completely foul and out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, you dudes are really trying to up the ante by doing this bullshit. You really are degrading people's grave sites and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Dissing the dead, gunning people down in front of their kids, in front of their parents and shit. Like, come on, man. Y'all niggas ain't got no morals, no understanding. You feel me? No code of ethics. What you think that do for you? You think people are gonna look at you and, you know what I'm saying? You hand you that top badge for doing some bullshit like that? Come on, man. Come on. Because when that mother cry, eventually your mother is gonna cry. For every action, there's a reaction. Y'all have to remember that. You feel me? So anytime you see a black mother, you know, that's expressing her pain, frustration, and fury, you know what I'm saying, over losing her child to such tragic events such as this, he couldn't have been too much, out there if he was a professional boxer. It's my understanding he was a welterweight boxer. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to that level of profession by being a full-time gang member. That don't happen. It just don't happen. It's my understanding that Mylik had a fight scheduled for next month that was supposed to really like put him on the map, along with all his other accomplishments that he was able to accomplish in his young life, 31 years old. You feel me? And his story is very interesting, to say the least. From the time he was brought into this earth, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show the video clips, of course. Like I said, his mom's talking about him, you know what I'm saying? But he was a triplet, and his other two siblings died. Um, they didn't make it when they was born. I guess they died like shortly thereafter they was born. And Mylik, was on the verge of dying, you know, but fortunately he didn't. You know what I'm saying? And he grew, and he made himself strong as he grew. You know what I'm saying? And then he took on the profession of boxing. You feel me? So from the get-go, this young man been fighting for his life. You know what I'm saying? From the get-go, the odds was against him, just like it is for a lot of people. In this case, um, to have to be a triplet and to have your two siblings die shortly thereafter y'all was delivered, and your life being threatened. They were saying that he had very small chance of living and surviving, but he did. So to go through all that and to go through his whole life, 31 years, you know what I'm saying, and taking on the profession of boxing, he wanted something better for himself. He found his lane. You feel me? And for this to happen, tragic, man. Tragedy. Straight tragedy, bro. Straight tragedy. But I'm gonna run this clip of his mom's real quick. Like I said, it's real short clips, you know what I mean? And we're gonna talk about it. Go to first one.
Baby left here with a smile on his face. Bye, mama. And he always gave me kisses.
He was 31 years old, known as King Mylik.
Okay, that's the first clip. Here go the second clip. I told y'all they were short. Here go the second one.
The ex-homeless people, the less fortunate, what size you wear, you're hungry. And then he would sit with them and talk with them and ask them what happened.
As for the gunman who murdered her son,
I don't wish death on nobody, not even the ones who murdered him.
Hey, that's some cold shit. She is a hell of a lady for being, in that mind state, doing her pain of loss. of not wanting to see the people that killed her son done the same way. She says she don't wish death on them. She don't have it in her heart to feel that for them, although they took her son away in front of her. She witnessed this. That's cold. That's cold. I would never want to see my mom's like this over one of her kids being senselessly killed in front of her. It's one thing, for, okay, you get killed out and about, you know what I'm saying? But for it to happen right there in front of you, and you're sitting there and you seeing this go down and you can't help him, that's cold. He came home. He came home for Sunday dinner and never left. Imagine that. And to all you killers, not the ones that just killed him, but to all y'all, listen. Right now, you probably thinking, you know what I'm saying? That'll never happen to me. You know what I mean? I'm too much on my shit to get caught like that. We all have thought that way at some point. But the reality of the situation is everybody slip up, including the killers. Including the killers. Everybody slip up. So seeing Mylik's mama cry and express that she don't want to see this happen to y'all, well, she don't have to feel that. Because guess what? God is going to work it out. Somehow, some way, God is going to work it out. He's going to work it out to the point where your mama, your daddy, your kids, everybody's going to suffer. Everybody. At some point, you may have gotten away with your shit. We've all gotten away with some shit before. But eventually it catches up. You only can get away for so long, especially when you do some shit like this in this manner. When did the rules to the game get lost? Killing niggas in front of their mamas and daddies and kids? When did the rules to the game get lost? I'm just trying to understand that. We done nothing to nobody when they had their mama or daddy or kids with them. See you, oh, okay, well, hey, you gotta pass this time. Don't get caught slipping again without them. You feel me? Or I'm not finna go to nobody's house and do nothing to them with their mama and kids there and daddy. When did the rules to the game get lost, bro? Somebody please help me understand that. Now, the killers, they off somewhere celebrating they trophy, if that's what you want to call it. They got a body. You feel me? They can go back to their hood and they chest out, smoke a blunt, drink something. But eventually, you're gonna either end up on that side of the gun, the other side of the gun, not you doing the killing. That's how fate works. You're gonna either end up on the other side of that gun or you're gonna end up on the other side of the wall. What wall am I talking about? I'm talking about the prison wall. The prison wall. And you might even get hit with special circumstances because it was other people around when you did that shooting. So they can hit you with attempted murders on them people too that was there when you were shooting. In special circumstances, you get the death penalty for special circumstances. And don't think just because they've been bringing people off death row that you still can't be executed because they still got that execution over their head. They just not there. But you can still be sentenced to death for special circumstances. Y'all niggas don't be thinking. Y'all don't think that far ahead. Throwing your life away for what? This man he wasn't, what did he do? Throw some gang signs at you niggas that made y'all do that? Beat one of y'all up? What? To carry that much hate to kill a man in front of his mother and father, that's some cold shit. That's some cold shit. You feel me? But look, man, I didn't want to make this a long video. I just wanted to react to this. You know what I'm saying? It really ain't too much more that I can say about it because, like I said, you know, this stuff is tied into, you know, people's communities. You know what I'm saying? People's families involved in this. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, without adding any type of disrespect to that situation, you know, just doing a reaction to this, you know, nothing more, nothing less. Not getting into the politics of none of that. Cause like I said, I'm not from LA. You know what I'm saying? But this type of shit resonate all throughout the LA County and abroad. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point we've all dealt with this shit. We've all been through this. We've all seen a million Myliks. When is it gonna stop? When is you niggas gonna have the heart to stop it? When? When? And then the way that y'all doing it, killing people in front of their mothers and fathers and kids and all that shit, that is the absolute foulest shit that you can do. Straight up. And at some point you're gonna suffer for it. You feel me? But look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and bring this to a close. You know, I didn't want to hold y'all up tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it short. You know, of course, I'm bothered by it. You know what I'm saying? It's a million and one other things that I want to say, but I'm not. Because again, you know what I'm saying? I'm not getting into nobody else's politics. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But the story is, it resonates and it hit home for me. Because like I said, I've had homies that got killed in front of their families. You know what I'm saying? That's why it touched me the way that it did. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit would never sit right with me. And I don't believe it will sit right with any real G that know better. That know better. Niggas need to be held accountable for foul shit. For foul shit. You want to be a gangbanger? Find the gangbangers, nigga. If that's the field, that's what y'all want to do. Leave these innocent motherfuckers alone. That's not gangbanging. Period. You know what I'm saying? On that note, I'm gonna go, man. Hey, thank you all for joining me. Thank you all for stepping to this round table for this short period. I appreciate you all, man. And again, if you haven't already did it, please like, comment, and subscribe to the Swang Low Podcast Show, Do Rock Creek. It's definitely needed and appreciated. You know what I'm saying? I love you all, and I thank you all, man, for stepping back to this round table. Until the next time, y'all stay safe out there, stay loving each other, appreciate each other, because as we see, we don't never know who we gonna wake up and not have here. Straight up. They proving me right every time. You know what I'm saying? Till next time I lay y'all, man. Triple